Okay, so what we got here, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a 2004 F350 6.0. And I'm going to be changing out our hot and cold intercooler lines. And I'm also going to be showing you how to, I don't know if you can see this, take this throttle body out. Now I know in the 03s and 04s, they have it with the 05s and up. They don't have that gnarly son of a bitch. So I'm gonna cut some videos together. I'm not gonna show you the whole process of me unbolting everything. This will focus. And I'm recording this all off of my iPhone X, so bear with me. But I'll just do cut twos and shit and show you what's going on in the whole process of this. And I'm changing these out with a DK Motorsport or engine parts. I can't remember the whole name of it. I'll fucking get it to you and show you. I bought the pipes. They're like $130 for both pipes and intake elbow. So it's not too bad. And they're pretty nice quality, really. The bins are all right, but it's whatever. I'll show you those real quick, actually. These are the pipes from DK engine parts. And they're not bad. They came black, and I just went down and got some paint to match and painted them to match the color of my pickup. It's just that Tornado red. I'll have to clean that paint off there, but it comes with plugs, bolts, O-rings for this, and all the fittings and new clamps. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the new clamps or not, because I've heard a lot of problems with people using aftermarket clamps not holding right, but we'll see. I'll show you these again in the light so you can see them a little better. And these are all the new boots you get with it. They do have, in case anyone's wondering, they do got it in there. I mean, it's all right, but it's not, I don't know. We'll see how it holds up. Inner bolts for the elbow, the ring. And here's all the new clamps. I mean, they seem all right, you know, but I don't know. We'll see how they hold up once we actually start torquing down on them and everything. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll get fucking scrap all this together and show you what happens. Okay, so these are the factory boots we took off here. Maybe you can see these. And they're all right. They're pretty thin compared to these ones you get from DK, if you can see that. And this, still got the lid. Let's see which one we're replacing here. Ah, this one. That's the one. Has a ring on this smaller side. This one doesn't. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. What the fuck? This one here, the same thing, but look at the size difference of those. I don't know if that's gonna be good. And here's the DK pipe. You can see it there, and it is, that's the brand there, DK engine parts. Here's the factory one. A little bit of oil in there. That's always all right, huh? But for the most part, they're pretty close to lining up. So we'll see what happens, how it looks once we get this in here. Same thing with this one. This is for the exhale on the turbo. The hot side. That's a factory one. That's aftermarket. Sorry about the video quality of this. This is my first YouTube video, any kind of video ever, really. But we'll just keep going with it. So I got this side on, and I was kind of worried about that gap right there. But if you feel, right there's the end of the pipe itself, and back here you can feel that ring inside the rubber boot. So I got the clamp right between those two, so hopefully you won't have any problems there. This one snugs right up too. Now I was worried because this corner boot was quite a bit longer than the factory one, but I think this pipe itself is a little bit shorter. But you can see, so I've seen a lot of reviews, people saying they had problems with these aftermarket pipes hitting their batteries. But for these DK ones, I got no problem at all. Everything clamped up just fine down here. Pipes here, intercoolers here. Everything's clamped on pretty good. They're not completely buttoned up. I just snugged them up to hold them in place right now. I didn't want to strip them out with my impact because that would be a pain in the ass. Don't mind my busted ass shroud either. But we'll keep going here. I'm gonna start on the other side here. I'm trying to decide if I want to take my air box off, but these K&N ones, I personally hate them. They're a pain in the ass if you ever got to work around them. Because everything's bolted in the way. This thing's a pile of junk. But nothing sponsored here. I'm not getting sponsored by DK. I'm sorry, K&N, but I don't like your fucking setup you got here. If you changed a little bit, it'd be all right. We'll just keep getting at it here. And we'll get this next part on. We'll get it off. Get that throttle body plate out of there. We'll see how that turns out. Everything I read, you can just unplug this and nothing should be fine, but I'll run my code reader on it after I get everything installed to see how things turn out. So, getting ready to pull this intake elbow off. It should be pretty simple for the most part. We'll see. See it down in there. Don't want that. Couple plugs here. I'm gonna work around this fan strap because I don't feel like taking it off. Did have to take my reservoir line off for my coolant. Just kind of a pain in the ass right there in the way. But we'll start on that. We'll see how it turns out. Case 4 doesn't like to mess with you enough. These 3 are 8mm, and I like to throw this random fucking 10mm in there. Because why wouldn't you? Thanks, Ford. As it is, trying to figure out between whether it's metric or standard. That's the only thing I don't like about Fords. It seems like they built them out of leftover bolts. All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Nice mess we got going on here. Set that down. Take a look at this here. Man. Wouldn't it suck to drop something down in there, huh? Yeah, we don't fucking need that. Pull that out of there and see. So I got Allen, and I believe this 10mm here was a long son of a bitch, so there shouldn't be one there. And this kit came with 4 new Allens, so get some Loctite on those and I'm gonna go put them back on. See how this all turns out. Yep, okay. So if you're doing this too, don't forget about this little doohickey there holding it to the shroud. You'll be pulling on it wondering why the hell it ain't moving. Here's the DK elbow. Compared to the factory. So you can see it already has ports. It comes plugged already for you. So it ain't too bad, you know. That paint to match, I think it turned out pretty well. It's not bad. Pretty shiny right there because the sun's bouncing off of it. Here's the whole picket, which you guys might want to see here. Don't mind my neighbor's purple house out there. But it ain't too far off. Just rattle pan, so here we got it off. Kind of see down in there. You can see how dirty it is. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, huh? Well, for a truck 14 years old, though. Hey, what? Let's see if we can. Nope, don't fit. We'll clean the surface off real good. Get that elbow put on. See my with the EGR plate delete. So I think I'm just gonna electrical tape these all up, clean them up, get them out of the way. Cause just dangling loose wires in here, I don't much care for. It don't look good. Looks like something's broken. We'll get that going and we'll catch back up with you guys. These were a pain in the ass to get torqued down. You just have a little bit of room to get them, especially with this one back here. I don't know if you can see it right fucking there. Serious pain in the ass. We're all buttoned up, plugs in, elbow on. Let's see how it turns out. All right, final piece of the puzzle. Well, still gotta put it on. Here it is, aftermarket to stock. The bins, I mean, are pretty good in it. There's a couple spots that are kind of shitty. I don't know if you can see it. You kind of see that ripple right there in the pipe. It's not paint, it's pipe. But I really can't expect too much for 130 bucks for a whole set of pipes and 90, right? But I mean, it's really not too bad. The weld's all right. Seems solid. Sorry because I can't see shit on my screen, so I don't know if this video quality is worth a fuck or not. But they came black, but before they were black, they were blue. I don't know if you can see that paint in there. Sanded it down, gave her a little paint to it. We'll go ahead and get this on. Got the 90 on. I think it's gonna look pretty sharp. I just gotta clean the rest of this bay out. It is filthy, but no leaking. We're all right. Don't forget, put those on there. So what you do is you spend this fucking 10 minutes fighting this thing, getting it in there, realize you've got your damn clamps. So now you gotta take it back off, put your clamps on, fight it back together. So here we are. This one here lined up perfect. I mean, straight off, straight in. Now this one on the other hand, you can see how crooked that is. I mean, it comes down and it's crooked into here too, pretty noticeably. But I got the hose, I mean, it's right there, so it's way up on there. And same here. We're here and we're here. So it'll clamp up good. Nothing's touching back there. I mean, it is close, but this stupid K&N filter, man. It's a whole battery bracket. Stupid. But we'll get this buttoned up. Let me see, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Get it snugged up. Get some boost behind it. Check my codes first, since I got all this shit unplugged now. Where'd the other one at? Got 3 plugs out of here. Tape those up, keep them clean. See where we got. See what we got. And there it is. Let's see if I can get out of the way. Shade out of there. But I mean, it looks pretty good. So we'll see. Crop all these videos together. Hopefully it helps some now. I mean, I know I didn't really show the whole process because I'm one guy and I'm using my cell phone here. But it was really simple on where we at. This guy here. It just sat right in there. Then you had your ones that come off your intake here. Which way are we at here? So it sat like that in there. You had your 3 8mm bolts and your 10mm, which ran all the way through the bottom to the intake itself. Take that off. Then you'll have your Allen wrench bolts, just 3 of them. Take that off, unplug it. The plugs are easy on it. And that's it. It just comes right off there. Oh, and your shroud one there. You can see. But real simple. I just hope I don't have any problems with codes. Everything I read on Powerstroke.org, they said there wouldn't be any problems with it. So, see if it throws codes. Clear them. Read them first. Make sure they're what they're for. And fire this sucker up. See how she does. See if we don't blow any boots off. The most this thing makes on pounds though is like, I think the highest I had was like 25. I just got a can tune, the Livewire, the performance tune. It's like 100 horse on stock. But I have it studded, bulletproofed. Got stage 2 cam in it, 75/30 injectors. I got high flow manifold, high flow high pipe. I don't know if you can see it back there. Plenty of breathing room with that 4-inch down. You might be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't even see the screen because I got the sun right behind me. But I'm waiting on a custom tune because I'm trying to decide if I want to go with the KC Stage 2 dual ball bearing. That's a 64mm. If I want to go with the Stage 3, which is a 68mm. The price difference is the dual ball bearing is like $2,300 and the Stage 3 is $1,900. But either way I go, I'm also going to get the O-Dog ported intake manifold. Once I get those on, then I'll start worrying about custom tuning. Because I don't feel like spending the money on custom tuning and then 2 months down the road have to do it all over again. I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys think I should go with the 68 or the 64? I mean, I still want to be able to build boost up in town, because I mean, that's what I got this truck for. It's a town truck. You see, I got 5-inch all the way back, straight. And I just went with a 5 to 6-inch tip. I'm not a big fan of those gnarly 8-inch, 10-inch tips. It's really not my thing. But from the back, it does kind of look overflying. It looks kind of narrow. I'll show you. I got people driving in, probably thinking I'm crazy. Neighbors hate me. I'm always working on this thing in the driveway. But get this all buttoned up, get this video cropped together, post it online. I'll throw a link to my Instagram. I got an Instagram for this pickup, so you guys can follow that Instagram if you want and keep up in the progress on this thing. In case you're wondering what I did with my wires, it ain't pretty by any means. Later on I might come in here and change it around, I'm not sure, but at least now I know that freaking nature isn't gonna fucking bite me in the ass. Anyways, I'll hop in the pickup, turn it on, see what kind of codes we're bringing, if any. Hopefully none at all, that'd be awesome. Hopefully this thing runs just fine. Maybe wipe these down a little bit, kind of dirty. Can't have dirty brand new pipes, right? All right. No engine lights, nothing there. Wait for that to boot up. Thing to do is, oh wow, look at that, that's awesome. Fantastic. Good thing I didn't go hot rodding off right away, huh? Code scanner. You guys can see it, right? Maybe. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. That sun's kind of bright. Codes. EGR, perfect. That's kind of funny that it didn't bring nothing up, but that's okay. I am going to clean my tools up and then we will take this thing for a test drive, see if we can blow a boot off or not. And there we are. Hot day today.
one of these days I will do the starter change out. Can't see the fucking screen because the damn sun's so bright. But I want to do that 08 2010 starter swap. But that's kind of on the back burner because I want a new turbo. Hopefully I don't blow a boot because I didn't bring tools to throw it back on there. This might just be me, but you can hear that turbo quite a bit more. That could just all be in my head. 22 pounds. Ain't bad. Seems to be running good. This BMW behind me is probably fucking hating me. Just run down the end of the block, turn it around here. Actually, no, I need to go get ice for my coffee table / beer cooler. Pass this lady. I don't want to black smoke her out. Ain't bad. Told you I'd fucking find Sasquatch. I had a stoplight here, so I'm just gonna do a fucking 0 to 30. No boost or nothing. Well, once she builds boost, she takes off, but man, it takes forever to build.
So I guess I forgot to say whether I noticed a difference or anything on it. As far as spool up time or anything like that, and intake air temperature, I didn't really notice a difference. Maybe on the computer you can notice a difference, but sitting in the seat, I didn't notice anything. Now I think my turbo whine spool was a little bit louder, but I don't know if that was really true, if that was just me thinking it was true because I put new parts on. More or less, I am going to upgrade my intercooler. I'm probably going, I can't remember the name of it now. I'm not going Mishi motor or anything like that because I'm trying to do a build on a budget here. I mean, we're not all fucking rich, right? But my air temp, intake air temp seemed to be about the same according to my Livewire. Everything else was running the same. All temps were the same. Boost pressure was the same. I didn't see much of a difference. It hurt a little bit maybe, I don't know. But hope you guys enjoyed.
Alright, so before you guys start telling me to go hang myself and whatever all you guys fucking say in YouTube comments, this is my first YouTube video, first diesel truck ever. So this is a learning process for me. I just figured I'd share my experience as I'm going along. 2004 F350. I have 100 and, let's see if I can't switch this around. That's not what that does. I don't know if you can see that, 126,000 miles, a little over. Got about 8,000 miles on the motor itself. I had the number 6 injector come apart and trashed everything. So I ordered a crate motor to replace it. I got it bored 2 over, put a stage 2 cam in it, stage 2 injectors from Swamp, they're 175 over 30s. I did high flow exhaust headers. I did a high flow wide pipe, 4-inch down, 5 all the way back, and deleted it, studded it. And that's about it for performance wise. Well, I guess I got the intake, and then this Livewire. I just picked this up not too long ago, and then I'm changing out intercooler lines. Other than that, it's all the same on this thing, but you guys follow along if you want with the build. Now, I'm not going to be able to post videos every day because I am an everyday Joe. I have a job, requires me to work 16 plus hours a day, and I work rotation. So I go to work sometimes a week, sometimes a couple months at a time, and I don't bring this truck to work with me. This is just a play truck. I got that there Platinum as my work truck. So I won't be around this truck all the time to post videos, post pictures on my Instagram page, which I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video. But I am going to be putting some parts behind this, and I'll just share my experience as it goes along. If you guys are interested, go ahead and subscribe, push the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.